Welcome everyone to part 26 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. We are on our Lancer as keep your eyes open for the next Let's Play Final Fantasy Extra series, as we been using our warrior, so our Lancer has been lagging behind. So in the next Let's Play Extra, we'll be covering the optional dungeon Halatali, and that's one of the optional quests that the two vendors, Ned and the lady who's sitting behind the Whispering Sands in Vesper Bay, that's one of the optional quests that they give. So on the next Let's Play Final Fantasy Extra series, we'll be covering how to unlock that dungeon, and then we'll cover a go-through of it. But anyway, we are back in the East Shroud, and we are to continue the Sylph, the Sylph Beast Tribe quest arc, and we are right now trying to get the trust of the Sylphs, so that we can further the request for Gridania to make sure that their peace treaty with them will still be honored. So let's see what Kasmeer has for us today. Presence of the enemy. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. And the ever-observant Papalimo and Yida. Eventually they will play a more active role. Strange steel Walking Ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel Walking Ones carry big boxes. Maybe Walking Ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Okay, we got one back here that we need to speak with. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel Walking Ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. So, across this bridge, you will cross from the untempered Sylphs to the tempered Sylphs. Now, we are level 29 right now. But if we just go and take a peek, notice the levels take a noticeable jump. You don't want to come up here until we're more higher levels, because average level starting out is level 40. So just be careful. Just be careful if you do creep back here. You don't want, if you're under leveled, you don't want to get the attention of the locals. So, just comparing the levels, These guys are half the levels of what's across that bridge. So that's a noticeable jump from level 20 to level 40. Anyway, we need to go to Hawthorne Hut and speak with the locals there. We'll see you there. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. And our last one. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They are gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. And back to Comoxio. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Okay, it looks like our next task is to let some of the Garland Empire soldiers know they are not welcome around here. Anyway, in the mini-map, you saw the little arrow before. If I backtrack here just a bit. Here I thought I was beyond the level of aggro for these guys. See that orange arrow up here? Yeah, that's our quest here. Okay, so before we were so really interrupted, this is our quest arrow. These are just, the blue ones are just regular fate arrows. But once you get a number of levels above a mob, they will stop hunting, they will stop aggroing on you. But apparently, not quite yet. Let's get rid of this guy just so he's not... Okay. Yep. Yep, and that was Imperial soldiers. Let's see what they're up to. Dancing One is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing one found paper inside of box. This is a message from Empire. Of course, now I have to get the Empire carpet jingle out of my head. If those of you who are in the Chicago area might know what I'm talking about. I don't think the Sylphs need carpet, but it'd be hilarious if they did. This one can read walking one symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones. Ether, I think we'll do a high potion. Brotherly love. Helpful one arrives at good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of beastly one. Yep, and we have someone who is doing the same quest line. And I believe that is the default Hume. So if you really don't feel like tingling with these guys, just keep running and they'll eventually lose interest. So, looks like we need to go into the bramble patch for this one. In fact, he's right over here. Right over to our left. What? Walking one wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. These ones wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than ones that summon Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. And, okay, we have to go. So instead of chasing after him, we have to go back to report back. What? Claxo refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Claxio, but hurry. Hurry before touch ones take Claxio away. And it is as I feared. Let's see, how many can we get before they get tired? 2, 3. Back to 2. Back to 1. Let's see. So we had 3 chasing us. All right. All right, looks like we have a instance on our hands coming up. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kasmeer this one will never go back. Never! And the odd colored are tempered. Touched ones. Touch one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Beyond Guard Lightbringer, these sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They are not to answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. So apparently the marble was attracted to the attention and ran off when things cooled down. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Klaxio! This one has been worried, so very worried. Is Klaxio unharmed? Still in possession of his wits? Kasmeer and Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Klaxio. That Klaxio is safe fills this one with joy. Kasmeer, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch Ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can't see that now. Helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Eorzea and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. This one thought Klaxio was lost forever. Helpful ones save Klaxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... And so with that, our mount speed, the speed of our chocobo has increased in certain areas, as you'll see here. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is a home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarin, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarin for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay, so first thing is we need to go back to Gridania and speak with our contact at the Adler's Nest, or the military base of inside New Gridania. So let's use our home spell. Go back to Gridania. Oh, if you guys want to know what the weather is going to be, speak to a Skywatcher. And that's for in-game weather. I would love if they gave the real-world weather, but unfortunately, Square Enix doesn't have that kind of money. Or connections. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can rest assured, the Sylphs, that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gaia Mokol at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver that message that the Wood Whalers are in need of the search efforts. Okay, and for this one, for the sake of time, we'll just use the teleport spell. Okay. And this is our person. A message from Commander Helix, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. And now we need to go to Busgarin Druthers in South Shroud. And so notice our mount speed is greatly increased, and this is very welcomed. In fact, I think travel and go to mount speed. Here you can see right now we've been granted one speed increase. There's a second one we can get. And you can go through the different areas and see, you know, where we've been granted. Now, this area and past we haven't really been granted access to yet. Eventually, we will get mount speed increases other places also. So since it is thunderstorms, the background may flash a bit. Again, don't know if it's enough to cause anything, but fair warning just in case. There we go. Don't need to worry about it. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then. A hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the Elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. Okay, and with there, we're going to have a bit shorter episode this time around. But next time we will continue with this Sylph quest arc, looking for their elder. Until then, keep an eye out for Halatali, and next time we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.